It is time for the yearly Q&A, the one time of the year where you can ask me anything you want and I will do my best to answer. First of all, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marleen and here on my channel I normally focus on plus size fashion. But once a year I do this Q&A so my subscribers can ask me anything. I have written down all the questions and I have a lot. They were streaming in this year. So with no further ado, let's just get stuck into it. The questions this year has really covered a lot of subjects, which I'm really grateful for. But I think my favorite question is this one. What was the defining moment, the aha moment, when you finally felt okay about your body shape and your size? And I'll be honest with you, it still hasn't happened. There hasn't been that one aha moment when I realized, oh, I feel good about this. It has all been gradual. This process has taken me many years. I struggled with my mental health for many, many years. I got severe depression when I was pregnant with my youngest. And from then on, it has just been a work in progress every single day ever since then. But feeling good about my size and my body literally came from that need of wanting desperately to stop hating myself. I used to look in the mirror every single day, hating everything I saw. And I just woke up one day and I thought, no more. There has to be a better way. So I started talking positive to myself. Every time my brain switched over to that, oh, you look so fat, you look this, you just, I shut it down and I gave myself a compliment. And to this day, on days when I don't feel very positive about my body or my size or my shape, etc., I give myself a compliment. I remind myself that I am not defined, nor is my worth tied with my size, nor my shape, etc. It is a work in progress. It's not an aha moment, but it's a fantastic question. These things take time. For many of us, it's literally just getting up every morning and doing our best. And that's what it's like for me as well. So I'm sorry to say there haven't been that aha moment for me, but when I get this question, it makes me realize how grateful I am and how far I've come on my journey. How did you get into this line of work? Great question as well. Again, it was part of the journey of wanting to feel better about myself. So I started posting photos of my outfit and the replies or the comments, that I got were like so positive. So I kept it up and I had started watching a bit of YouTube myself, kind of surrounding myself with body positivity people on social media, which was fantastic. And they inspired me to post more, but I basically started posting my photos of my outfits, and the comments that really spurred me on to do more than just posting for my own sake was when people started telling me how helpful it was to them. And then I realized that on YouTube, on social media in general, there's a lot of fashion content. There's a lot of plus size fashion content, but there's very little content with my body shape, the apple shape, and of my age as well. So it kind of just rolled from there, and YouTube was kind of the next step. And then I love this part of it. I love filming the videos, all that kind of stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't see. I don't love as much, but I love sitting filming. I love talking, and maybe one day if I become really famous, we'll do this in person. That would be great, wouldn't it? But it's kind of just been part of the journey, and I've discovered that I love YouTube. I love the social media aspect of it. So that's kind of it. There's no particular order to any of these questions, so we are kind of jumping from subject to subject, but hopefully that'll keep it interesting for you. Next up, how tall are you? I am 166 centimeters, which works out at 5'5.5". And should you ever need, when you're watching my videos, my measurements and my height are always in the description box. I love this next question. What would you label your personal style? Honestly, I really had to think about this, and it's wannabe elegant, I think. I don't really have like a set style, but I am definitely more drawn to that quiet luxury, that neutrals, that it's kind of swapping and changing really, to be honest with you, because I had that stage last year where it was all color, block color, bold colors. But now I seem to be more towards, oh, I don't know. I love the French Parisian style. So wannabe elegant, I think. Next, a fun little question. If you have £1 million to do whatever you want, what would you do? Obviously, I take care of all the practicalities first, like paying off the mortgage, making sure all the repairs in the house are done, and put money aside for the kids for college, and, help my family, all that practical stuff. I'd possibly look into investing some of it, but as in splurging, Lego. Lego is my guilty pleasure. My Harry Potter Lego. Oh, yes. Do you know what? I've just changed my mind. A holiday to see everything Harry Potter in this world. I would literally just take a long holiday and go and see the Harry Potter studio all over the world and all the scenes and this. Oh, I would love that. I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. That's my guilty pleasure. So that's it. Harry Potter holiday, basically. And that answers the next question. What is your guilty pleasure? And my guilty pleasure is Harry Potter. I am obsessed with Harry Potter. I love the books. I love the movies. I've decorated my office as Harry Potter. And whatever spare coins we have, I spend on Harry Potter Lego. So Harry Potter is my guilty pleasure. What is your favorite body part or your least favorite? And do you try to cover it or accentuate it? My favorite body part has always been my legs. From my knee down, I have quite shapely legs. I have quite strong calf muscles. I've always been happy to show off my legs. And my second favorite would possibly have to be my face. I always kind of thought I had a pretty enough face. Even though I was big and stuff, I had a pretty face. My least favorite has always been my tummy. My tummy and my upper arms. It took me a long time coming to terms with both, but now I have learned to dress for my body shape. I've learned to make the most of the assets that I have. So it doesn't really bother me anymore. You talk about previous low body confidence. Was there something in particular that changed things for you? I don't think it was just kind of like the one thing. One day I woke up and that was it. I decided to work on it. It was part of the process. Obviously, my depression was the catalyst for everything that came after it. But I think when I turned 40, I started martial arts. That's a long story in itself. Loved it. But when I started martial arts, that was the first thing I did just for me, that I selfishly did for myself, that I didn't take the kids into account, that I didn't think about my family first. I did it for me. And I think that one decision is probably what really started growing my confidence. A lot of things came after that, even learning a new skill, etc. It all goes together. I have made videos on how to grow your body confidence, and I can link it for you in the description box. I personally think it's a quite helpful video, so hopefully it can help you as well should you need. I love how these questions are piggybacking of each other, because the next one is, do you still have long COVID? Do you still suffer? First of all, thank you for asking. Yes, I still think I have long COVID. I still suffer a lot with exhaustion and headaches as well. Just haven't been going away, but my body is going through other stuff as well, so it's very hard to know what is what. I still have to go to bed really early, and don't ask me a question after 8 o'clock and expect a coherent answer, because exhaustion and the brain fog simply just takes over. But I do have other medical issues, so it's hard to know what's what. But honestly, I'm doing fine. I'm here, I'm alive, and that is the most important thing. Does your husband watch your channel? He used to watch every video that I released, to be honest with you, but I don't think he does it anymore. Plus size fashion for apple shape, I suppose, is not really his main subject to watch. So I don't think he does anymore. He would absolutely watch it if I asked him to, if there was something I was nervous about or something like that. He would absolutely watch it, but no, I don't think he watches all my videos anymore. Who would you love to be a personal stylist to? And honestly, I don't know. I've been thinking long and hard about this question, and I don't actually know. I am still a fairly new personal stylist. I graduated about a year ago or so. I don't know the exact time, but I haven't been a stylist for very long. And although there is a lot of people that could be interesting to work with, I think it's more a case of me actually wanting to learn from them. So I don't actually know. There's not a celebrity or anything that I would love to work with. There's just a lot of people I admire, and for me it's more a case of making people that I work with feel amazing about themselves, not making them look like the hottest runway trend kind of thing. It's always more about making people feel good about themselves. So anyone who wants to work with me, I think I would love to work with. I love this one as well. Who would be your perfect dinner party guests, dead or alive? And again, I had to think long and hard, but you know what? There is no one I love and would love to sit down to dinner with more than my own little family. That's being honest with you. We are a tight-knit little unit. I would love to have a sit-down meal with my grandparents. All four of my grandparents sadly has passed away. And you know what? I would love to see them again. I would love to. I have so many questions I would love to ask them. So yeah, if it had to be someone who's no longer here, it would be my grandparents. But otherwise, my own little family are my perfect dinner guests. Who is your celebrity crush? Do you know what? I don't really have any as such. I think I more admire people for their talent and for their skills than just having a crush on them. The physical attraction is not as important to me. Oh, except when we're talking about Chris Hemsworth. I've gotten quite a lot of questions about belts, so I'm going to bunch them all in together. Will I make an entire video on belts? Never say never. Honestly, I don't feel I have a lot to say about belts that it could make an interesting video. But if you have anything specific you'd like to know, you can always post me the questions on my Facebook, for instance, or something. That's where I can kind of reply to things easy. Maybe if I have enough questions, we could compile a video. You never know. But main question is, where do you get belts from? Now, I prefer Yours Clothing. They have them up to a size 28 to 30. They are fantastic. ASOS has great belts as well, also up in the higher size. And then I get Shein and from Primark as well. That's where I mainly get my belts. All have good belts, but they're all faux leather, and I'm still searching for proper, affordable leather belts for plus size. I still haven't found any. So if you know of any companies, do let me know just in the comments below, will you? What is the one piece of clothing you will always have in your wardrobe? And from this day forward, I think I'm going to say the black blazer. I think I will always have a black blazer, but you know me, I love my basics. I love my capsules. So I will always have a pair of jeans. I will always have my black blazer, but for my body shape, I would possibly always have the wide leg pair of trousers as well. But if I can only pick one, it would probably be my black blazer. It works with everything. And again, that leads on to the next question. What would be in your ultimate capsule wardrobe? And it would be a basic capsule wardrobe, very similar to the style that I have now. I would have absolutely my black blazer, definitely jeans, definitely a pair of wide leg black trousers, basic t-shirt, basic fine knits, classic belts, classic shoes, anything really that works well for my body shape, and then keeping it neutrals, simply just because it's so easy to mix and match and swap around and work with other pieces when you have your basic capsule wardrobe in place. And I do have a video on that as well, which I will link for you in the description box. This next one is a good one. What video that you have made has been your favorite? Honestly, I think my two favorite videos has been the two best performing videos that I have made. The first one is how to shop on Shein, and it's been my favorite, not because it was the best video I ever made, but because it's the one that I know has been the most helpful. So I really, really love that one. And then funny enough, I think the one video that I have been the most proud of one I did the other day, and it was, what do you call it? The 5 best outfits for Apple shape. It flew out the door. It's my second most viewed video, but the editing and all the work that I put into it made me really, really proud. And then to see that it has kind of flown out of the starting blocks, that has been my favorite. How do you help your clients find their style when they don't know what their style is? And honestly, it's communications. That is what our personal styling sessions are for. We sit and chit chat. Often we would be doing something else, like maybe a wardrobe clear out while we talk about how to find your style. And I happen to have made a video on how to find your style as well. I can link that in the description box too. You would think that I was answering all these questions to promote my videos, but no, I just make a lot of videos. But finding your style, it takes time. It takes a lot of consideration. It take a bit of hard work, to be honest with you as well. But I do that with clients in the personal sessions that we have, and they're all online. So we'll sit with a cup of tea in our sitting room, whatever we're doing, and we're simply just chatting until we kind of zone in on what the client wants, and then we'll take it from there. I got quite a lot of questions surrounding this subject as well. Would you consider doing a pear shape special showing a few styling and outfit ideas for this body shape? And never say never, but on my channel, I do focus on the apple shape. It's not that I don't want to, but I find it very difficult to show other shapes on my body because I only have my own body shape to work with. Never say never, but I do focus on apple shapes because that's what I am, and there is a lot of other YouTubers out there that cover the pear shape anyway. I might just stay in my own lane, if that makes sense. Never say never. but I do pepper it with tips and tricks, and I shall do my best to pepper it with a few more tips and tricks for the pear shape as well. It was inevitable that I would get questions surrounding around my weight. And as this is the one time of the year that I allow questions surrounding weight, and the only time of the year and the only video where I talk about my weight is in the Q&As, I bunched them all together, so hopefully I can answer all the questions. I got everything from have you lost weight, have you gained weight, Ozempic, diabetes, surgery, you name it. So I'm just going to kind of ramble through it basically. All right. Have I gained weight? Yes, I happen to have gained a few pounds. Thank you very much for noticing. But I have gained weight due to other medical complications that meant that I had to stop and take care of myself and not focus on my weight for a while. So, and with that came a few pounds. It's not a lot, not something I worry about. Do I still need to lose weight? Yes, I do, because I have type 2 diabetes. I'm not hiding it. I am on medication, and that leads on to the Ozempic. I am not taking Ozempic currently, but it may be an option if that's what my doctor thinks that I need to do. And that also, would I take Ozempic? Why not? You would take medication for any other ailment, so why not take a medication for your obesity, for your weight loss that can help you? If it can make life easier for you, why not? I don't know enough about Ozempic. I just know that it's this Hollywood weight loss kind of thing. But if it works, why not? I don't know. As I say, I'd have to speak to my doctor about Ozempic being the correct way forward for me. But definitely, I won't rule it out, that's for sure. And also, would I ever consider weight loss surgery? And again, it's the same. Never say never. I'm not opposed to surgery. I'm not opposed to plastic surgery. I'd love a little bit of Botox to smooth out these lines, but it's not a step that I have taken yet. It's not a step that I feel is necessary for me right now. So never say never. But yes, I still have to lose weight. Yes, I still have to take good care of myself, but I do it all from a point of love and a point of taking care of myself. So I don't know if that answered all my questions or all your questions, but I kind of think that rounds it off. Besides YouTube, do you work outside of the house, and what do you do? No, I work inside the house, and I work twice as hard like all us mothers do. I have been very, very blessed that I can be a stay-at-home mom ever since Emma was born, and then my husband take care of the financial side of our little family. So I'm very, very blessed now. As my children are grown older, I can just focus on YouTube full time. Next up, several questions in one. How long have you been doing your job? Well, my stay-at-home mom job, obviously since Emma was born, and Emma will be 21 this year, believe it or not. And my YouTube, today is 4 years exactly to the date since I published my first video. So 4 years, I suppose. And is your husband Irish? Yes, my husband is Irish, born and bred here in Donegal in Ireland. And how many children do you have? And we have 3. We also have 3 rabbits, and we have 2 puppies as well. Well, puppies. One of them, he's 13. He's an old pup. But then I have Lucy that you often see running around here. Again, a lot of questions in the one. This was Rose who was asking, can you show us your jewellery armoire that we see in the video? I don't know how I pronounced that right, but I assume that's the jewellery box I have over in the corner. And yes, here, let me show you while I answer some more questions. What's behind the door behind it? And I won't open it up, but it is literally just a door into the crawl space. When you look out there, you can see the roof and you can see the insulation. That's pretty much it. What is your favorite thing about your YouTube channel? And honestly, that would be the center community. The fact that I get to help other people, I can lend my voice. And when I get the comments, knowing that I help someone with what I had to say, because I am just me. I'm just little me. I'm not a special person. I'm not some big fancy that knows it all. No, but knowing that I get to help other people with what I have to say, that absolutely makes my day. The comments, I'm starting to get hoarse now. I've been talking for that long. When I get the comments, knowing that I've helped someone, it's worth every single hour that I spend on creating the videos. So yeah, that sense of community, you guys, that's what makes it. And ever considered filming outside since Ireland is beautiful? No. Point blank, no, not really. This here is safe, it's sound, it's my bedroom. I'm harming nobody. The only one that gets annoyed with me is my puppy when she wants to get through the door. So no, I'm afraid I don't really, listen, again, never say never. But no, I don't think so. And the last question Rose had was maybe a video on what to bring and wear when traveling there. I'm not really a travel YouTuber, but if you want to know what to bring when you go to Ireland, bring your welly boots. Absolutely, you're going to need them. Bring rain gear, bring an umbrella, and bring warm clothes, no matter what season you're here at, because Ireland is never really that warm. I hope that helps. Next one, I kind of touched upon this. Would you think of doing a series of video dressing different body shapes? Again, never say never, but it's not an easy thing to do, simply because I personally only have my own body shape, and using videos and photos using other people and stuff has legal implications. So you kind of have to be careful. I can only really legally show myself and what I do. Otherwise you have to have consent and all these sort of things, copyrights and all these sort of things. So I kind of think I'll just stick to my own lane and stick to the apple shape. But again, never say never. And I will try and be more aware of it, bring in more tips and tricks for other body shapes as I talk about us apple shapes. I hope that can help. I'm going to a wedding in the south of France. I think it'd be too hot for shapewear. How will I manage? Any tips? First of all, I will say I got a lot of questions that was kind of centered around you. There was a lot of personal question on how do I style this, how do I wear this, how does this work, etc. And I will say those questions, they are questions for personal styling sessions. As I say, I am a personal stylist. You can book my styling services at any time. It's all online. It'll all be done on a Zoom call or a FaceTime. But you can book me as a personal stylist and I can help you with all your questions. My personal styling sessions are always linked in the description box. But if you just have questions and just want to book me for a few questions, just reach out to me. We can absolutely set up a little session that are just going to work for you, where you can ask a few questions. Just reach out to me. My email address is always down there. But those personalized questions are for the personal styling sessions and not for the many here on the channel. I hope that helps. But as for going to France and it's going to be hot, don't wear shapewear. Simple as, just make sure that your outfit works for you without shapewear. You may have to get it altered, maybe go up a size and get it taken in a little bit, etc. But make sure the outfit works for you without shapewear. And I will say, when it's warm, go for cotton or linen. That is the most comfortable to wear in my personal opinion. I hope that helps. I told you there was a lot of questions, right? We still got 2 pages to go. How did you get more comfortable with tucking and showing your body shape? I've spent 30 years trying to cover up and dress flattering. And the word flattering really stood out because I'm not fond of the word flattering, because many of us feel we have to dress flattering, but who are we dressing for? Keep that in mind. Flatter your own body, dress and wear what makes you happy. But if you want to get comfortable with something, be it a new style, a new color, tucking your top, wearing a belt, etc., start small. Start out by trying it out at home. That's what I did. If I had a new style or something I wanted to try, I wore it at home around the house when nobody was going to see me except my kids and my husband. And if I got a positive reaction, or maybe no reaction at all, that was normally the best one, because that means I didn't even notice. But if I got a positive reaction, a positive result from that, then I might just wear it. Maybe, let's say I popped into the town to get a carton of milk or something like that. A short trip where I could literally just run back out to the car. What I do now, and I want to just kind of bring this point in, because now I still have issues with my tummy. I could still tuck something in and then I could sit somewhere and I feel uncomfortable. And I often do the French tuck because I can literally just take the tuck back out again if I'm sitting down. And then when I get back up again, I can just do the front tuck again. It's one of the reasons I love the French tuck so much. But slow and steady wins the race. Doing something repetitive over and over again, that's how you're going to get comfortable, and that's how you're going to get confident. Again, multiple questions in one. Have you always lived in Ireland? No, I am Danish. I have lived here for about 21 years or something like that now, but I am Danish. What country would you like to visit? Honestly, the one country I would love to really explore is Scotland. My husband has family in Scotland and I hope one day to go over and visit them all and see the beautiful, beautiful scenery they have over there. Edinburgh, I would love to see Edinburgh. Recommendations for wide leg jeans, trial and error. Honestly, I still haven't found a company where I would say, that's it, go and buy your jeans there. I have tried a load from Shein. I have a load from Shein, which I love and I'm really happy with. But equally, I have found from Mango, River Island, etc., do you know what? Just order a pair, try them on, return them if you don't like them. That is the best and easiest way to do now, because so many companies have a smaller section of something. Oh, so we fluff going around here. But yeah, trial and error. I don't have a set company name that is going to give you the answer. I'm sorry. Another one about belts, we've answered that. How do you use colors to work with apple shapes, or is color not a consideration and cut and fit are primary reasons for your choice of clothes? Colors and apple shapes, I don't really think they have much to do with each other. I choose my clothes more on the cut and the fit. Of course, colors, I do take them into consideration, but it'll be more in connection with my skin tone. How does it work with my skin? Then I'm kind of wondering, do you feel maybe, are you thinking more about what we were always told to wear black? So if you put black trousers on, that'll hide the tummy, etc. Well, obviously darker clothes will hide but it still needs to have a proper fit. Just wearing all black. Yeah, I'm not really quite sure if that's what you mean, but in the connection with the apple shape, I will say, keep in mind that light colors and patterns is where your eye is going to be drawn to. So if you see an outfit with very patterned trousers or very colorful trousers, that is where the eye is going to go. The black definitely will kind of smooth you out. And that's where you can go with the monochromatic, for instance. So if you really want to wear bright colors, but you're worried about a body part standing out, you can go for the monochromatic and use the same color through your outfit. It's quite a long explanation, I suppose. But as for the apple shape, no, I would say it has more to do with your skin tone than anything else. And then what colors that you prefer. I hope that was the right answer for the right question. Can you explain the connection to Denmark and give a shout out in Danish? Oh my God, my Danish, I can speak Danish still. I do still speak fluent Danish, but I don't speak a lot of Danish unless I speak to my sisters or my parents, basically. So, but hi. That's how you say hello, hi. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, anyway, my connection to Denmark is, as I've said a couple of times now, I am a born and bred Danish. I just live in Ireland because my husband is Irish. I'm going on a cruise, need an evening dress, need ideas, please. And as I said before, personalized questions belong in personal styling sessions. If you want to work with me, because I would love to work with you, just reach out to me. My details are in the description box down below. But I would say if that's not an option for you, simply just try and search on YouTube, search on Google and see what ideas comes up, and hopefully you'll find something that you like. Same question again, not that you need it. Would you ever consider plastic surgery? Never say never. And then we have more questions about my weight. How to avoid camel toe when wearing jeans? It's the fit of your jeans that is the problem. You might just need a looser fit of a jean. It is, with a lot of those things, it is literally trial and error. Maybe jeans are not for you. I seem to think you said something about you didn't have a problem with leggings, so maybe just be the fit of the jeans. Maybe it's just the way that you're shaped, that the shape of jeans doesn't work for you. So trial and error, to be honest with you. And how to style better without heels, you asked about as well before. Honestly, just make sure you follow me because I mainly wear flats. I do show a lot of outfits with heels, but a lot of the outfits that I do share here on my channel can absolutely work with flats as well. Often I would just go for a pointy flat instead. Yeah, they're just kind of more, they're a little bit more elegant, but a flat can absolutely do it where a heel can't. I want to ask about my own shape. I'm almost your size in bust, back and arms, but the rest is 1 to 2 size smaller than my upper half. I have searched to find styles that would be good for me, but I found nothing. Can you help? First of all, again, I can't do all the personalized questions here. Feel free to book me as a personal stylist. But what I will say is make sure you know your body shape. And then once you know your body shape, and I do have a video on that too, how to find your body shape is linked in the description box. But once you know your body shape, go in and do a search for people with your shape. Often it can be that, let's say you are a rectangular shape, or maybe a rectangular apple like I am. Go in and search, and you can just put into the search bar celebrities with a rectangular apple shape, and up will pop celebrities. Celebrities are the easiest ones to work with. Often they also work with stylists, so they are wearing what suits them the best, right? But once you have your body shape, you can start searching for your body shape. And hopefully that can help you. As I say, you're more than welcome to reach out. I'd love to work with you, but I hope that can help. Do you style yourself every day to go to work or to run errands? And no, I don't. I do get up and get dressed most days, but of course I have days where I just put on a tracksuit, hair in a bun, and that's me done. If I'm going out of the house, I do tend to put a wee bit of makeup on. I do tend to style myself up, but in fairness, my style is very simple. It's very easy. So a lot of my styling literally just comes in popping on a necklace or a pair of earrings, to be honest with you. The key for me is to have pieces that give me instant style when I put them on. But yeah, as much as I try to look nice every day, no, I don't get styled up every day. Life is too short, to be honest with you. The last question, we finally made it through all the pages. My accent, please. I get American, Northern Ireland, English, and Danish. And you know what? You're spot on, because I grew up with American English. That's what a lot of Danes do. But I have an American sister. We're not blood sisters, of course, but she's American, and she was one of my earliest tutors of teaching me how to speak English. And as she's American, that's probably where I got it from. When I get very tired in the evening time and stuff, a lot of the American kind of twang comes out. The Northern Ireland, well, Donegal is literally on the border into Northern Ireland, so I suppose a lot of those twangs would kind of come together, so maybe that's what you're hearing. English, well, I love the British accent, and if it was up to me, I would be sipping tea like a Brit all day long. But anyway, and then obviously the Danish, I'd say if you can hear the Danish in my accent, you're pretty good going. You must be very, very good at hearing accents, because I've been told I don't actually sound very Danish anymore. So, but that is it. That was a lot of questions, and a huge thank you to everyone who sent questions my way. There was a lot. And as I say, I had to filter them down, all the personal questions, and a lot of them are bunched together, etc. It is now time for a cup of tea for me, that is for sure. But if you made it this far and sat through the whole video, sat through the ads, thank you so much. That is how you're helping my channel, and it is my absolute pleasure to answer your questions and to be here for you week after week. If you have anything specific that you'd like me to feature here on my channel, or if you have more questions, catch me on my Facebook page. There is always a link in the description box. Like everything else, that description box, your best friend, I tell you. I link so much down there, but you can reach out to me on my Facebook page. That's where I'm the most active when I'm not on YouTube, and I can help you from there, all right? But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and especially if you've been with me for all these 4 years. It has been my pleasure, and I hope I get to do this for many more years. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.